I'm just go through this sum. One oil mill of Mumbai consigned 5,000 kg of oil to another person of Kolkata. Okay. The cost of oil was 460 per kg. And remember, the problem one title is given as cost price method. So that means we have another type of method of doing the consignment. Let us concentrate on the first thing. And if the general students are here, please concentrate on the cost price method. And for the, I'm not telling that general who understand kind of method, but basic sum. So this is a very basic everything what are give consignment, right? So that we can do the advanced kind of sum. So what has been given? The cost of oil was rupees 460 per kg. At the time of sending the goods, the S oil mill paid rupees 2 lakh for packing, freight, and insurance. During transit, 125 kgs were accidentally destroyed. You just take down on screenshot, okay? During transit, 125 kgs were accidentally destroyed, for which the insurers paid directly to the consignor rupees 45,000 in full settlement of the claim. So it is another kind of thing that accident happened. You are getting the insurance policy amount from the insurer. So we have to understand this adjustment. Okay, just remember, accident coverage received from insurer. Now the consignee received the remaining goods, right? And was it reported that 3750 kgs were sold at rupees 600. At rupees 600 means 600, of course, per unit. The expenses on the go down rent 30,000 and advertisement 40,000. Let us concentrate on the nature of such expenses. The go down rent, we all know, ma'am, until and unless you have sold out all of your goods, you have to pay off the go down rent. But one thing, it will depend on the time span of the consignment. If the consignor told that whatever may be the sale, complete the consignment within 6 months, in that case, go down rent will be for 6 months. But you don't know when you are going to sell such goods. And advertisement is a purely selling expenses, and the salesman's salary, it is also just it is also the recurring kind of expenses, because salesman salary, you have to pay off the salesman salary month after month, right? Not a one-time package. Let us assume everything. Okay, so now the consignee is entitled to have a commission of 3%, that is ordinary. Your sum is silent, but as the del creditor commission is separately given, so it is your ordinary commission, that 3%, and 1.5% as del creditor. A party means a third party, another purchaser who had bought 500 kgs was able to pay off only 80% of the amount due from him. That means the remaining 20% is nothing but the bad debt. Once again, please go through. Party had bought 5,000 kgs. So what was the selling price per unit? Rupees 600, right? So 500 kgs into rupees 600 he has to pay. But he was able to pay only up to 80%. So that remaining 20% is or has become the bad debt, right? Now you concentrate on that part. Now there is another loss, 50 kg due to leakage. So that leakage, we all know this is unavoidable losses and should be treated as normal. So in this particular sum, we have abnormal losses as well as simultaneous normal losses. So that kind of sum you should know. You must have some knowledge to solve that kind of sum. So assuming the consignee remitted the remaining amount, so what has been asked, you have to open the books of accounts. Okay, so let us come to books of accounts of both the parties. Okay, in the books of consignor and consignee. Okay, let us come to the books of the consignor. I think if you have pen and paper, it will be excellent for you, so that you can learn this sum. Let us start it. Okay, so the first thing is we are going to open the books of the consignor, right? And if you see that consignment to Kolkata account is written, right? Because the goods The consignor is sending the goods to some other place in Kolkata. That is why it has been written as consignment to Kolkata account, right? And do not forget to put debit and credit. It is a very good practice to write. And dates column are given. So you write down the dates. Now come to the first one. So what was the first thing? The first thing is that goods sent on consignment, right? So how many goods were sent? Please tell me. Now it is an interactive class. The lecture part is over from my side. And now the session will become an interactive session. So please tell me how many goods were sent and for what was the per unit price? Please, students, how many goods were sent? Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
audible.
Okay, so how many goods were sent in what price? Please, you have to just multiply to get the value of that huge figure, 23 lakh.
Ma'am, 5,000 into 460.
Very good. So you just do it to have the goods sent on consignment. Now, what we have learned that at the time of sending the goods, the consignor incurred may incur some expenses, and these expenses are also given in the sum. That is the package, freight, and insurance. So one thing you should remember what we have written to bank, right? To bank, that is the expenses borne by the consignor. And below the to bank, you can write down the name of the expenses, package, freight, and insurance. It is straight